Good afternoon, Ejaz Akram from London and Paulina from Poland. Paulina from Poland.
And
Yes,
Paulina
Paulina,
from
today our
Poland.
topic is uh, retroactive jealousy. Introduce yourself, please, and then we'll go ahead.
Good afternoon from Poland as well. Only 1 hour gap between me and Aya, so good afternoon from sunny Poland. And today, quite interesting and quite a new topic to present, but Ayas will start as he is expert in this area.
All right, okay. So, as you can see from the topic, that this is a very different kind of topic. That retroactive jealousy is a form of obsessive and compulsive thinking that involves intense jealousy about a partner's past relationship. So this is all about past relationship, having a jealousy about it, and our sexual experiences. It is criticized by persistent, intrusive thoughts, feeling of anger, hurt, and disgust, and a strong desire to know details about the partner's past, which can create problem. That which mostly create problem. We will discuss about it. What are the problem are, how it can affect on, and how to overcome it. Keep listening till the end, please. People who experience retroactive jealousy may feel a sense of insecurity. Insecurity is a big problem in a relationship, in any relationship. If someone feel insecure, that is a big problem. And low self-esteem and fear of being inadequate are not measuring up to their partner's past experiences. They may obsess overthinking partners, ex-partners. They may be overthinking about partners, ex-partner, asking questions about their sexual history and feeling intense jealousy and resentment towards their partner's past lovers. I mean, past is past. If you want to have a start new relationship or want to have a long-term relationship, forget about the past. That was past. So retroactive jealousy can be a challenging issue to deal with and can cause significant distress in relationships. Seeking support from a therapist or counselor or relationship coach can be helpful in working through these feelings and learning coping strategies to manage retroactive jealousy, which we will discuss about it that and how to overcome it. This is the issue that there are jealousy and how to overcome it. Overcoming retroactive jealousy can be a challenging process, but there are several strategies that can help. Number one is recognize and acknowledge the problem. Once we understand the problem, we acknowledge the problem, we accept the problem, then we can solve it. The first step in overcoming retroactive jealousy is to recognize and acknowledge that is a problem. Accept it that there is a problem. This can be difficult, but it's essential to acknowledge the issue and take steps to address it. Address it. Do not ignore it. Understand. Number two, understand the root causes. Number one was that recognize and acknowledge the problem. Number two is understand the root causes. I always says go to the root causes. Treat the root causes, not the symptom. So understand the root causes. What are the root causes? Understand the underlying reasons for your jealousy. What are the reasons? That can help you identify specific triggers and patterns of behaviors. This can be helpful in developing strategies to manage and overcome your jealousy. Number two is practice self compassion, self compassion. Practice self compassion. Retroactive jealousy can often be fueled by negative self talk and feelings of inadequacy. Practicing self compassion can help you develop a more positive and accepting relationship with yourself. I mean, when people think that why I'm not good enough, you are what you are. God has created you in His perfect thinking way. So accept yourself and trust on yourself and value yourself. Do not compare yourself with others and keep developing yourself. and refining yourself also. So number four is communicate with your partner. Open and honest communication with your partner about your feelings can be helpful in building trust and reducing jealousy. It is essential to approach these conversations with sensitivity and empathy. Being empath, sensitivity and empath. Empathy is always helpful to establish a good relationship. Number five is seek potential help. Seek professional help. If retroactive jealousy is significantly impacting on your mental health and relationship, seeking professional help from a therapist, a counselor, a relationship coach can be effective way to work through the issue. It's important to remember that overcoming retroactive jealousy is a process and it may take time. You can't say that it will finish quickly. No, it may take time and you have to be patient. With the right strategies and support, remember this, with the right strategies and support, it is possible to manage and overcome these feelings and build healthy, fulfilling relationship. Now we will discuss about that how it can affect on long-term relationship. This retroactive jealousy can have a significant impact on long-term relationship. When we are talking about developing a long-term relationship, how it affect on our long-term relationship. It can lead to feeling of distress, anger, and resentment. Lead to feeling of distrust, anger, and resentment, which can erode the foundation of a relationship over time. Foundation, I mean that it can, your foundation of any relationship can be eroded, yeah, over the time. Here are some specific ways retroactive jealousy can affect long-term relationship that you can make it better. How I mean that how it can affect on the long-term relationship. Number one, communication problem. When no partner is struggling with retroactive jealousy, it can be challenging to communicate effectively with their partner. They may avoid discussing their feelings, leading to misunderstandings and tension in the relationship. Number two, trust issue. Then their trust issue come up, and retroactive jealousy can also erode trust in a relationship. If one partner is constantly questioning their partner's past and feeling jealousy of their partner's exes, it can be challenging to maintain a sense of trust and security in the relationship. Number three is sexual problem. This is vital that retroactive jealousy can also lead to sexual problem in a relationship. The jealous partner may feel insecure or inadequate in the bedroom, leading to a lack of intimacy and connection with their partner. They can withdraw on all these things. And number four is emotional distance. If retroactive jealousy is not addressed, it can lead to emotional distance in a relationship. The jealous partner may withdraw emotionally, leading to a sense of disconnection and isolation between partners. Number five is relationship dissatisfaction. Ultimately, retroactive jealousy can lead to overall relationship dissatisfaction. If one partner is constantly struggling with jealousy and feeling unhappy in the relationship, it can be difficult to maintain a healthy, fulfilling partnership. It's important to address retroactive jealousy early stage, early on in a relationship to prevent it from causing long-term damages. To avoid all the damages at the early stage, try to address it and solve it. Seeking support from a therapist, a counselor, or from a relationship coach can be helpful in working through these feelings and developing strategies to manage them in the context of a long-term relationship. So these were the main issues. Although this topic looked like that some kind of ignored, but this jealousy is existing in the couples in a relationship. So when these things come, try to solve it, discuss it. Past is past, as I said before. Forget about it. And do not fantasize that. Do not try to dig deep down how they had their previous relationship or what was their sexual activities, how they were doing all these things. I mean, these can, it's disgusting to discuss. I mean, that asking even. If you have accepted someone, forget about the past. Not ask that how many boyfriend you have or how many husband you have or how many girlfriend you have. If you want that person, see at the moment what he or she is. You like it, go it. And when you are in a relationship, forget about it. Forget the past. That's not going to give you anything. Only it can give you that create problem. And your uh, emotional connection will be down, sexual life will be down, and unhappy family environment will be developed. So if you want a happy life, good sexual life, and a good connection between each other, emotional, and all these. So avoid all these. Yes, Paulina, it's your turn now.
Yes, topic specific. We have here this life about long-term relationship. It's different for people, for teenagers who just experience first love. They are madly in love. It's first. They don't have anything before this first meeting to compare. But most of us, um, me, my friends here, people with some life turbulences even are divorced or with ex girlfriends, boyfriends, and really I see this phenomena is present in among many couples, not everywhere. So this retroactive jealousy is, as you mentioned, jealousy about your partner's previous relationship, and some people ask about the former partner. They are trying to find the information in order to compare themselves with this previous relationship, but absolutely this phenomena will reduce the quality of the relationship. And you also told that this is like a golden tip, golden rule: close one relationship before you open another. But sometimes is that you bring you are a father, you are a mom, you are in another relationship, and sometimes it's not possible absolutely to close, to be detached from the past, not to be in touch with your ex, but because you are a parent, somehow you must sometimes to meet. Sometimes some people brings the past into a relationship, and if they do it for some reason. And my idea, if it's a man, he probably expects that the new partner, new woman, will be like similar to this previous, because he likes some kind of beauty, for example, and now he's looking for someone looking similar, or some behavior. So I also noticed that some people, some men, if not close the past fully, but as trying to find someone similar, or trying to find someone that this person will heal his wounds. With women is that this jealousy is sometimes because of lack of poor self-image. So they feel not enough attractive or incapable to relationship, and this is the reason to ask all the time and to have the information, spying about the previous partner, just to know in their mind, I am better. Yes, because of this lack of self-esteem. Such relationship surely needs therapy. As I mentioned, it's the problem because quite often we have to reckon with the fact that we are not the first. Everyone would like to be the first love, first
Mm.
emotions, the biggest, the only one, the most important. But life is life, and sometimes after some years, we must to close one chapter and we are ready to open another, and we are not the first, but we are
Mm.
in a relationship that we are of course important, but we are not the first. And for some people it's the reason for this jealousy. uh, for many people don't mind knowing this, that there was some, that even you are a father, I'm a mother, and now we are trying to create something new. For many people they don't mind, but there are some group of people that for them it's really important, and they are like susceptible to jealous. They are I don't know how to describe, no such kind of nature, yeah, that quickly they become very jealously. And it looks like some obsessive compulsive disorder. Generally jealousy is like this disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. And this thoughts causing negative effects, quarrels, making sense. It's not life. Of course, it seems irrational to many people, stupid, but this this obsession and this anxiety quite often is like much more stronger than even being aware that it's stupid. So it needs a lot of our work, and not just to try to get rid of this. Um, how does this retroactive jealousy manifest itself? Here's some examples. Jealousy because your partner has had many love affairs before, and now in your mind it's absolutely stupid, but really like that. Now in your mind, your partner may seem as a person open for betrayal and not faithful. The man or woman tries to compare themselves to their partner's ex in many areas, in cooking, in cleaning, in the nature, in everything, in being a mom, being a dad, even stalking ex-partners. This like obsession in searching for information about them and what this relationship from the past was like. um, Making jealous sense with your partner, frequent mentioning of the former partner, even hatred of ex-partners. It's so stupid, but because you didn't you don't know this person, you didn't even know, but you keep this anger and you hate this person. A lot of work with such phenomena. And I have few information: retroactive jealousy in a man and retroactive jealousy in a woman. Some differences you mentioned, but I feel uh, here and here, like selected. So in men, retroactive jealousy in a man usually involves past with sexual partners, much more than emotional, and this is the main cause of jealousy. This thinking about this potential intimacy that your wife or girlfriend in the past was in bed with someone else. It's stupid because now is now, but it's really something very strong. But it's like, we should also think that it's natural. It's nature, because originally it was important to a man that his partner remained faithful to him fully, absolutely, from the beginning to be one love for the whole life. And the man wanted to ensure that he wouldn't have to raise someone else's offspring, kids, yes. So it's like natural signal. Of course, we need to work on it because it's not life with such sense, but in your mind you should realize that it's like the signal from the nature. This reasoning seems completely absurd to come back to, ask, to talk, to compare. But for many men, the idea that wife, girlfriend has had sexual relationships with someone is really very problematic. And when we have the situation that the partner is like the very conservative religious, so for him it can be even harder to accept, because this partner can seem as I don't know the right inconsistent with his beliefs, and he can insult her. Now, in a woman, with woman, this jealousy is related with emotional bond with the previous partner, much more than sexual. And women are like that, that they try to confront this relationship now with this previous, and they like to compare the whole love story, how they met, how the relationship was looking like in the past. They Women pay special attention to what the partner did for that woman from the past. So a woman can even follow and spy such information. Why did he travel the world with the previous and not with me? Or why did he propose to her, to the ex, after a few months? Propose to her after a few months, and I am still waiting. And brain can evaporate from such thoughts. Just comparing. If there is the situation that a man now he is a father, so it can be thought like that. If he has children with her, will he want to have with me anymore? So, or even if he's a father thinking maybe she is a better mom that I can be. It's horrible. It's not life comparing all the time. But if you have the past and children, you need somehow to solve it. It's impossible to live together with such questions like swirling in the mind all the time. It's really not life. So all the time it will play movies in your mind and sense. But why this jealousy? Because we have the tendency to idealize love relationships. So it's according to this romantic patterns, the one love for the whole life, and that you are the only one I have been waiting all my life. That's why with jealousy sometimes. If not the first and the only one for the whole life, the most important. That's why we need to, we are hunting for this proof that we are better than this previous, because we want to know, to be sure that we are the most important now. We want to be unique, we want to be irreplaceable. Yes, that's why we are trying and searching about in what partner was bad at, for example. Jealousy consequences. You mentioned, you talked about this. So this obsessive jealousy, really relationship will suffer, but also the person, the psyche of the jealous person will make that it will be not indifferent for the partner. Surely it will destroy and deteriorate the relationship, but how to get rid of it? You also told, so I agree in this topic. We have the same like conclusion. You need to change your thinking and start controlling your obsessive thoughts, correct behaviors. It's your own work. So you need to start control your emotions, your thoughts, and meanwhile, while taking care of relationship, nurturing the relationship. And you can also think about the reason for this jealousy. Why really need to think deeper? Why such jealousy? Maybe you feel treated exceptionally by your partner, or you feel that he treats you worse, or maybe you feel inferior to others. So you need to think, it's really a problem. I am a person with such kind of jealousy as well. I realize I am now not in an official relationship, but I see the symptoms in me comparing. And if ever I will enter a relationship, this topic will be the best for me, because I am a mom and someone also could be a father. I will be comparing myself with with mom of his kids. I realize perfectly my nature and how much I need to change this way of thinking into something positive, not to ruin the relationship. But start working on your self-esteem. If you feel really well in your skin and you have this, no, you are a valuable person, no need to compare. You are you, the previous partner was the previous partner, and okay, if something
That's
is
right.
in the past, if something is in the past, it clearly hasn't stood the test of time. So because you, me, your partner now is with you now, it means that something didn't work in the past. And game is over. No need to think all the time and to, overthinking. Some develop alternative responses to obsessive thoughts because it's mine own idea here and tip. Refrain from saying them out loud in front of your partner. You may feel that you are angry, you are jealous. Oh no, she was sleeping with him. He was so a good lover for her. Stop, don't do anything to your partner now. You can say it loudly alone in the room, but don't say it loudly. No, no. Um, and instead of thinking about your partner's past, think about him, her present right now with you. Plan your focus much more on the future, on the plans. Enjoy, appreciate this time that you have for now for each other. But it's teeny, step by step, yes. But really, it's the problem for people like we. Teens are teens, and they don't have any past. They don't have kids. They don't have ex. But people now they try one relationship, second, third, and
No,
then
even Paulina, people they ask that did you love someone before marriage? You
yes,
know, do you love someone? And shouldn't ask that. You know, that will only create problem. People they ask even when they know that that person will be or maybe he or she was, because everyone they even have go through from that life, even from the age of 16. So you
yes,
shouldn't ask
but
even all these
let
kind
me
of
let me
stupid
let me
questions.
ask some. Yes, let me ask something now according to your words. But try to imagine you are in the relationship, the second or another one. You have kids from the previous relationship, and if your new partner asks, "Did you love this partner?" and you will lie, "No, I didn't love." So what she will think about you as the potential father for your own kids. I think we should be honest, not to lie, because if you were in a relationship, you were madly in love with this person, and no more details, but be honest, not lie. Because for me, if my partner, being a father from the previous relationship, could tell me, "No, I didn't love her," I have the vision of this guy. No need to enter into such relationship. He's a father, so he went to bed with this woman, just a lover, yes, like without any love and emotions. No, thanks. To be honest, but just to explain, and no need to comment more, no details, but not to lie that you didn't love. It's not okay.
And people also shouldn't compare uh, their previous love or previous partner with your present partner. Yeah, because sometimes they see that that person was beautiful, that behavior was like this, and if that behavior was good, so you should be together. You are not together now. Or if that was meant for you, he or she, then both of you should be together. But if you are not, forget about that. Whatever you got at the moment in your life, that is your life. That I mean, relationship life, personal life, your family life. So you have to focus on this. Do not look or fantasize or memorize or recall or ask these questions from past, previous relationship or previous love, previous attractions, all these things. Just see that person. Find good. I would I always say to the people that when you are wearing glasses, what kind of color of glasses you are wearing, you will look with that cover. You will see, yeah, color. If you see to find bad in people, definitely you're gonna find out, because people got their good and bad things. But if you put glasses to see good in people, you will always find out many good things in people. So when you are in a relationship, you put that glasses in your mind, that you just see the good, what is good in that person. So in this way, keep increasing goodness in each other. And if there are flaws, discuss with each other. Do not compare or recall past or ask for past relationship. That's not going to give you anything. So this is a final thought from me. What would you like to say final? Or you have
Uh,
something else to say more?
not something extra, additional, extra new. Just the conclusion is that it's every love story from the past somehow is painful for us, and just to be honest, and it really needs the courage to sit together and to even briefly talk about this past, just to close, to know that you are a father, I'm a mom, for example, and to finish. But really, it needs the courage to confront with your past in order to close together this past and focus together on the future. But it's good for a couple to create such space and time and talk and this topic about this, not to all the time repeat and repeat this sense, because it can kill every relationship.
That's right.
That's right.
Okay, then, yeah.
That's
What is
enough.
your final thought? It's fine. This was your final thought?
My final tip here. Yes,
Okay.
my final,
I would
because
say we should
we talk everything.
when
We
someone
just
in your life, when we sit with each other and try to solve those issues with communication and by understanding, discussion in a good way, in a civilized manner, and honest talk, open talk. And if you can't solve the problem, then find someone who can help you. It can be counselor or life coach or a relationship coach or therapist, speech therapist, or whatever you think it is good person who can help you discuss with them. So there are ways to solve the problem always. Do not keep that grudge inside or hold that anger inside of jealousy. That one day you're gonna bust it and you're gonna destroy your relationship. If you wanna have a long-term relationship, go towards the solution. Root causes, treat the root causes, find the root causes, find the problem, then treat the root causes. Yes, it's bye from me.
yes, it's really hard topic, because even having kids, you can compare raising kids, and on every area can be fight. So being aware of phenomena that can appear in relationship is enough to start talk. Not to go into relationship with such problems, just being aware of these
Mm,
problems. Yes, because when I was young, I didn't even think about some aspects about this jealousy from the past. I have even zero any um, shadow of such thoughts that it can be like that in relationship.
mm. Okay. All right. This is our 25th program for 50 topics of relationship, long-term relationship. And our next program is on foreign relationship, having a relationship with a foreigner.
Mixed couple, yes, from foreigners.
Hmm. All right. Keep on
Okay.
You want to say bye, Paulina?
Bye bye.
Or do you want to add something more?
Close one relationship before you open another. Just let me repeat. This is the golden rule.
You happy to say bye, or you want to say anything?
I said bye, so it's okay.
Uh,
You can close this live, and we can go to
uh,
another.
all right. Okay. Take care of yourself. See you on the next program. Yeah.
See you. Bye.
Bye bye.